Right here, Lamont, in front of you.
There you go. Thank you. So, I mean, I got to ask, when you think about this decision and it being a draw, and you think about what happened in the 9th round, how frustrated are you that wasn't counted as a knockdown?
Man, I'm not. Honestly, I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing in there. I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, back again. Marlo Knows Basketball and Marlo Knows Boxing. Back at y'all with another one. Coming to y'all this Sunday morning after a great night of boxing. We saw last night what happens once again when cherry picking goes wrong. Gervonta Tank Davis and his team, and the whole world for that matter, thought Lamont Roach was going to be a very, very easy opponent. No one expected Tank to have trouble getting Lamont Roach out of there. They thought it would be an easy fight, a stay busy fight for Tank Davis to continue to keep rolling and knocking opponents out like he always does. But that didn't happen. Lamont Roach had an answer for everything Tank did. And to be honest, Lamont Roach was robbed last night. He was robbed. I scored the fight for Tank Davis, 115 to 113. 7 rounds to 5 I had for Tank Davis, but only because that was not called a knockdown when Tank took a knee. But even so, Tank should have been able to get the knockout or at least get a dominant victory against Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is a 130-pounder. He's a super featherweight. He's not even a lightweight. So he's a guy coming up from one weight class below to fight Tank Davis. This should have been an easy fight for Tank Davis. But Tank and his team, they really just don't come off looking too smart. I mean, you taking a knee because of your hair?
First off, your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and like you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can get disqualified for all that, or when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
He says he ran water over it, like that was going to make a difference. Anybody that's ever had braids knows that if you get those little flip style braids and you go box or you go play basketball or you go do any type of sport where your hair is flying around like that, your hair is going to fly up into your face and it's going to likely put sweat in your eye and it's going to burn your eye. Everybody knows that. So for him to go into a fight, why are you getting those type of braids when you know you got a fight coming? You should have got some straight back braids or some type of braids that were going to the back so that wouldn't happen. But that should have lost him the fight. And for Tank Davis to be a boxer and you're supposed to be a student of the game, and you don't know that if you take a knee that counts as a knockdown. You came up under Floyd Mayweather. The one official knockdown of Floyd Mayweather's career was when he hurt his hand and he had to take a knee. That wasn't a timeout. The referee count that as a knockdown. That's a 10-8 round at that point. There's no timeouts in boxing. So for him to say that he didn't know that, either, I hate to say it, I'm a big Tank fan, either you're dumb or you're lying. And you just thought, I believe he was lying. I believe he knew that was going to be a knockdown, or he thought it would be a knockdown. He just thought that he would be able to get the knockout before the end of the fight. See, Tank Davis, his style, he loves to give away rounds. and play around with his opponents because he knows he can eventually knock them out. He's got 28 knockouts out of his 30 wins. So Tank normally he always gets the knockout. A good 6 or 7 of those 30 wins that he has, he was losing the fight before he got the knockout. He was losing the fight against Leo Santa Cruz before he got the knockout. He was losing the fight against Rolly Romero before he got the knockout. He was losing the fight against Frank Martin before he got the knockout. And he was losing the fight against Mario Barrios before he got the knockout.
Stop head hunting. That's how you get the head.
I need this 10, 11, and 12 on the unofficial. He's down.
Okay. He said unofficial.
On the unofficial. I gotta be honest with you. That's what you want. You want from me. Hey, that's what you want from me. You don't want nobody lying to you. I'm 100 with you.
He said on the unofficial, not the real card here. Keep picking your shot. You took that round off here.
That's my job. I'm 100 with you.
Well, that was fast.
Tank is known for taking rounds off and giving rounds to his opponents throughout fights and being down on scorecards before he scores the knockout. But this time, he did not get the knockout. See, if you have that kind of knockout power that Tank has, and that's your style, it's best to be more like a Mike Tyson and come out and take your opponent seriously from the opening bell and try to knock them out as soon as you can. When you try to play around and give up rounds and all this stuff, if you don't get the knockout in those later rounds, you're going to lose the fight. And I believe that's what should have happened today if they would have called him taking that knee a knockdown, which they didn't, which they should have. And Tank should have really lost this fight. I hope this opens Tank's eyes and wakes Tank up to take fights more seriously, no matter who the opponent is. I don't believe he should have even been fighting Lamont Roach because Lamont Roach is not a big enough name to be fighting who I believe is the second biggest name in boxing behind Canelo Alvarez. Tank should only be fighting big name opponents. But if you're going to cherry pick, take your opponent seriously from the beginning and get them up out of here. Now, going forward, Tank needs to take a page out of Lennox Lewis's book because Lennox Lewis cherry-picked and fought Hasim Rahman when Hasim Rahman, just like Lamont Roach, was not on anybody's radar when Lennox Lewis fought him, just like Lamont Roach wasn't on anybody's radar when Tank fought him.
Did he question your sexuality?
Yeah, he said, why are you starting that gay stuff? I'm saying, I'm not gay. Why are you calling me gay? He said he's not calling me gay. So I don't understand that.
What did you say, Hasim?
I said what he did was gay. I said he wanted to take it to the courts. And we fighting that around the same time I told him we was going to fight anyway. So I said that was gay to take it to the court. I mean, I don't know why he was so offended.
I'm 100% woman's man, so don't even play that. If you're worried about that, bring your sister, bring anyone.
Look, hold. I'm tell you right now, if you don't want me saying nothing about your mother, your father, or anybody else in your family, listen, do not say nothing about my family.
Be careful what you say.
Do not say nothing about my family.
Be careful what you say to me.
Do not say nothing. Man, you ain't nobody. I say what I want to say to you.
Go ahead, man.
I say what I want to say to you. What you mean? I just said it. What you want me to say? What you want me to say?
Say anything
like what? Like what?
You want.
Like what?
Anything
what you want me to say?
Say anything you want.
What?
Fellas. Okay, we don't want that. Guys. Come on, big man. Come on, big man. Come on.
What Tank should do is follow Lennox Lewis's blueprint at this point. You don't want to lose to a cherry pick, but if you do lose to a cherry pick, you immediately rematch them. Immediately. Don't wait. Tank Davis's next fight should be against Lamont Roach again. You gotta right that wrong. You gotta right that wrong. When Lennox Lewis lost to Hasim Rahman, he rematched him immediately and then knocked Hasim Rahman out. And that rectified Lennox Lewis's legacy. Now nobody really talks about Hasim Rahman. So if Tank Davis don't want people to be talking about Lamont Roach 10, 15 years from now when Tank is retired and people reflect on his career, if he don't want people bringing up Lamont Roach, he needs to rematch Lamont Roach immediately and knock him out, just like Lennox Lewis did Hasim Rahman. Now Tank is saying that he wants the rematch, but he's saying it's not going to be next, and he's not going to rematch him this year, and it's not going to be his next fight. No, Tank, you need to take care of this now. You need to take care of it now.
Beautiful. This is what he was trying to suck Lennox Lewis in again to throw the right hand. And he counted.
Well, at the moment,
Seconds out, please.
that wasn't a bad shot right at the end.
Not being so much of a fancy dance.
Midway through the fifth. Rahman still there.
There
Right
you
hand
go.
wasn't too far away. Whoa! A little bit underneath his own left eye. Good
nice
combination.
body shot. Good right body shot. He's going to make him pay for that right hook that he just got caught with. Oh.
Oh, he's got him! He's got him! He got Canis. Is it Oliver McCall all over again? It is, and Lewis has gone. Lewis has gone. It's another upset of immense proportions.
Unbelievable. Lennox is not a threat now. They know if they tag him, he's got to go down.
Well, for the second time in his career, well, we can watch this over and over and over again. It was the punch of dreams from Rahman and the punch of nightmare.
You have nullified Rahman's right hand.
No rope. Make him. There you go. Make him believe it.
But the jab comes back. And when Lewis doubles up and triples up on the jab,
One thing that lives in Lennox Lewis' head, that night in Africa.
If he punches, just keep your hands high. They're telling him not to counterpunch.
boom! Will Rahman get up, or have the tables been turned? Is it reversed? 7, 8, 9. It's over. Lennox Lewis got revenge.
Has captured his revenge.
He changed it up here. Instead of jab and right hand, it was hook and right hand.
And you know what? The old saying, never follow a punch you around.
And Rahman did.
Rahman made the fatal mistake. I'm going to follow you no matter what you jab me or what, I'm going to follow you.
Well, Rahman has spent months saying he had no respect for Lennox Lewis.
He is now the 3-time heavyweight champion of the world.